The fifth crash, check. Fifth one. Jesus Christ, I might stop playing this game. I might have to stop playing this game until they fucking decide to update it. So this shit's getting ridiculous. So it's like every fucking hour the game just crashes every fucking single time. Like it does that every single fucking hour. It just crashes. And if it's gonna be like that, I honestly can't play this game. If this game is starting to get to the point where it's gonna be becoming unplayable every single fucking time. Because I literally now have like 5 videos that I'm gonna have to download and upload. But I can't just fucking fully stream this in one go. And it's ridiculous because I want to play it. But they're like not fucking updating this game. Like I don't know how you can make a game and have a fucking not fucking crash every hour. Stop blocking. Finally, I got it, and the stalker came back, which is good. We were able to kill him. Where the fuck is this thing at, bro? It said it was over here. I'm literally looking up this like location. There's a secret hidden location number 2. It literally shows it right here. Forgotten Gate. If this game does crash again, I think that's gonna be it though. It's already like 750. If this game crashes one more time, it's that for today. I don't even. Are you challenging me? The answer is yes. So, luckily I have multiple of these. Hell no, if you have nothing on you, I'm not wasting one of those. We can have a for real fight if you're not gonna drop anything. Kidding me? I'm not wasting it. I'm not gonna waste a fucking ult like a one-shot kill with someone who's not gonna give me loot, I'll fight him for real. I think this is like a second one, so it's not gonna, get me. Hi, this guy again.
We meet again, Lost Prince. I was mistaken about our previous encounter. I erred in thinking I had unraveled what the Pale Lady had planned for the both of us, but I should have known better than to presume or anticipate the moves of someone as shrewd as her. I am tired, Prince. I am so terribly tired. I feel burned out. I can't weave anymore. I don't want to. Never imagined that such a moment could come. Oh, what a truly sorrowful thing. To accept that all things must finally fade. You meeting me. As I mentioned upon your first visit, I thought it was just a coincidence. A fortunate weave of various events that, under a different alignment of stars and smaller choices, would never have come to pass. However, it turns out that I was meant to fulfill a specific role. And it was not to weave new life as I once believed. To weave bridges between you and her despair. Bridges that would allow you to gather the memory shards. She used me. Yet I cannot even bring myself to be angry with her. I see now that she seeks to restore the bonds that once were, before her world shattered and fell into ruin. The pain of a mother who has lost her child. It is difficult to comprehend, especially for us. For centuries, we never had to face loss. And then only by gazing upon you humans, we had to deal with the idea of death. To live in a world in which everything has to die. Such a horrible and terrifying thing. Her desire was to bring her son back. I understand that, but can't really empathize with it. Understanding others has always been the strength of humankind. And anger? I'm not sure. For now, I just want peace. I don't want the weirdness. I don't want to weave. I don't want to feel. She hopes that by restoring her son's memory, she will finally bring him back. The Pale Lady wants to put you on a proper path. Yet she does not realize how daunting and impossible this challenge truly is. But those driven by despair rarely measure their actions with reason. Places like this one, or the one where we met before, were chosen by the Pale Lady for a reason. On their own, they're nothing more than aberrations twisted by the weirdness. To bridge your reality and ours, someone had to weave the passages. That someone was me. In both instances, I believed all my efforts were aimed at weaving a new foredweller, for the first time in centuries. But the truth was far from that. The Archspire was a bridge to the place where her son was born. In that cave, I wove the prints from the threads of the weirdness granted to me by the Pale Lady. They were resonating with great desire. It seems the place we stand in now was marked as the place where I had to create the next passage. Since we lost the war against your kind, we retreated to Tuathan, severing ourselves from the rest of Avalon. All the while, the weirdness has continued to change. It has grown wilder, more untamed, and far harder to control, even for us. For centuries, places like this seemed lifeless, stripped of their potential. And then the spark began to return. It was then that I resumed my work.
Cool.
I did not dare to peer beyond my lost prince. I feel that what lies ahead is bound to a profoundly intimate and ineffably personal aspect of the Pale Lady. It is between you and her. Prince, it is time to go. Leave me behind. I played my role in this spectacle. Hopefully that will grant me freedom. Farewell.
Meow. I'm sitting there somewhere.
There's no greater joy than watching how a son, born of desire, grows. There's no greater despair than watching how a son, born of one's own thought, perishes.
The Pale Lady. Was the Pale Lady a baddie,
And
chat?
now you stand here, hidden deep within. And even I cannot fathom what my heart feels, still torn. For you are not wholly him, my son, my prince of Duarton. Yet there is a flicker of joy within me, for you carry the soul of an Arthur, whose life was chosen for my son. This means the fragments of memory I gathered and kept safe may be saved. The heart, bleeding and plagued, a fragment of me, of my despair, accidentally brought into existence upon the homelands. My tears seeped into your soil, birthing a terror that became inseparably bound to your kind. The specter, the Red Death. Unintentionally, I could not have foreseen what such an entanglement of our realities would bring. I could not have known the depths of pain wrought by the loss of a beloved child. When it started to spread, I couldn't find a way to stop it. I am so terribly sorry. Arthur believed that abandoning the homelands would stop the plague. The Red Church committed truly horrific acts in their desperate attempt to halt the blight. Yet, no matter what you humans do, the plague will always return. It's like a curse cast upon your kind, and so you will drown in my tears. I want my son back. You walk your own path, yet you will be faced with choices. I hope that, among them, you will find a way to bring my son back. However, I cannot impose my will upon you. It took me a long time to understand that not everything should be demanded by force. I believe so. And you are already working tirelessly toward this, whether you realize it or not. Since my son's fate became entwined with that of Arthur, the King of Mortals, it is necessary to reconstruct the soul of the ruler whose essence you carry within your heart. You will also need the fragments of my son's memory. The ones I so carefully concealed for you to find. Beyond that, the Weaver may possess something helpful. His life-giving spindle. It may prove invaluable when the final trial comes. If you manage to find him, take it. He is no longer bound by the places I created for him, where he could work in peace. I have a feeling he may have returned to his workshop, deep within the forlorn swords. Are you sure? If you have anything to ask, ask now. This may be our last meeting before I am this. It is a tale about the Prince of the Four Dwellers, who unexpectedly became the king of humankind. Arthur. We are connected. In the homelands, he heard my call from beyond the mist. It guided him to Avalon. I met him during his journey. I gifted him with the sword, the specter of which you now carry within yourself. He is someone very dear to me. Someone I lost decades ago, whose soul found a new body in your lands. As you already know, we found a way to gaze upon the homelands. My son was fascinated by humans, fascinated by your impermanence and fragility. When one has to deal with entropy and decay, everything suddenly gains far greater significance, doesn't it? He must have desired to live the life of a human. Perhaps it is one of the most powerful manifestations ever achieved by a Foredweller. Oh, the Weaver.
So much lore, chat.
I remember the spark of joy that lit up his pale face when he saw what emerged from the threads of weirdness I gifted him. A living being, brimming with such boundless potential. So vibrant with life. You always had a fondness for my child. He called him the Prince. In the homelands, I saw a powerful thing that we Foredwellers lacked. It was love, one of many emotions I had to learn. We lived in a world where everything was potent and possible. It made us live a life where we were drowning in decadence. I longed for something more. Our emotional structure was much less complicated than yours. You were quite an inspiration. Yes, I am fully aware that my will to bring Arthur to the shores of Avalon brought war and ruin upon my own kin. What would you have me say? There are no proper words for this. I will simply fall silent. Draw your own conclusions. Yes, although that was a horribly distorted part of me, living as if it were another life. Now I feel more whole. The emptiness is sharper. The sorrow far more profound. One aspect of the potential of the weirdness is that it can serve as a tool. For that, I needed a craftsman. Someone who could sense even the thinnest threads of that potential as part of a greater whole. Every Foredweller could manipulate the weirdness to some degree. But not all did so with the finesse of the Weaver. He could harness that potential for something far, far greater, like weaving a new life. For example, my skills lay elsewhere. Among them was the ability to peer beyond the horizon of our civilization, to see a different world, a world without the weirdness, a world filled with meaning and purpose, constructed through intricate connections, a single living organism, yet full of individuality at the same time. I feel that sometimes you do not realize just how extraordinary your land truly was. Are you sure this may be our land? So, it is
Winning hard at the plague.
to toast you. I hope you will succeed in reaching the goal you pursue. You leave this place with another shard. Use the memory of my son wisely. Farewell.
I don't know what those shards do, but okay. Thank you, lady. What the fuck do they do, Chad? I don't know what they do. I don't know what the fucking shards are used for. I think I should remove my ass. Ugh. Oh fuck, this is what. Oh yeah, these are what the what? Oh, okay. Ah, what we got? That'll be good. Fucking. I think it was a thing weird. Then you can find it. Maybe it's that'd be this one. Over the space, I have plenty. Again, if we have a crash, that's just gonna be it today. I don't know what I want to shoot tomorrow. I don't know if I want to continue this or play something else because clearly, you know. Because clearly if this game wants to continue being a pain in my ass, crashing every hour, then I'll just have to wait. Like, it's a good game, it's just that they need to fix the crashing issues. Because it is indeed an issue. I guess I would also like PlayStation there, update Twitch, where if a game crashes, it just, you know, pauses the stream. It just pauses the stream until, you know, a game is selected again. I missed. Hello, stranger.
Ah, a visitor. It has been a while since we've had one, hasn't it, my dear Gawain? Will I need to carry the bones of my only companion to his resting place today? Or could it be that this is the day when our souls are finally laid to rest? Challenge me, wanderer. End my lonely vigil. And after I fall, take up my axe. Give my dear Gawain one last duel, and one final death. If you are the one the Lady Morgaine truly meant to punish, then at last we may find our rest now. So be it. May the one who falls find peace.
Fucking. Holy fucking shit. God damn. I'm gonna have to go another way back over there, aren't I? Oh shit, when they fucking happen at checkpoints. And now I gotta run all the way fucking back. I hate these fucking types of checkpoints. I run all the way back. Technically, it's my fault because I could have shaved before fighting him. But I was like, no. You know, thinking on explore, yeah, I wouldn't have died. But, you know, I didn't expect to, you know, explode in like 5 seconds. I do gotta upgrade these weapons. Oh, thing in one chat. It's actually a really powerful fucking thing that you can add. Like, whatever damage you do to somebody in the fucking king form, as soon as it ends, it applies like a double damage. So that only means you just gotta get a boss to half health and wait for it to end. Then he just fucking dies. That's literally just what happened to that guy. Hello, lady.
The knight who gave his life for the honor of his king, he didn't deserve to be forgotten. At least now, he has a purpose once more. Sir Bertolac, from Gawain's executioner to his protector. There's no need to worry about him. His soul walks Avalon freely now, shining bright. All of Morgaine's darkness has lifted. I'm sure he and Sir Gawain will cross paths again, this time without the shadow of a curse between them. Go and seek the next of the four.
We go. We don't here. Over here, chat. Big hideout. Not even playing. It's here. Well, it's almost my time. I think that's supposed to be something. I thought about it more. What am I supposed to be? Bitch, can I jump up, please? Bye. These bones, I don't know who they are. Well then. I like how the whole fact is you're supposed to just be careful, and it's like, nah, speed run. Speed run it.
Oh, you don't look too pleased. Did the trickster play us for fools? Well, you've seen it for yourself. He wasn't your average knight. He was always praised for his cunning and his devotion, both to his fellow knights and to the realm. But he was also a clever man, always thinking ahead. I suppose one lifetime of battles is enough for some. If he wishes to be left in peace, who are we to deny him? Go and seek the neck.
I'd rather not speak of him, but I suppose I owe him that much. Morgaine and I, we shared only half our blood, yet both inherited the worst of our father's traits. Pride, arrogance, stubbornness. I was angry at her for humiliating me yet again, and angry at Gawain for falling so easily into her trap. He was never the perfect knight, nor did he try to be. But he was brave and bold, and he didn't deserve to become a pawn in our quarrel. I should have taken more of an interest in his fate. But there was always something more pressing, until I ran out of time. Although, if you think about it, we did end up sharing similar fates. A truly fascinating man. He started out as a court jester, but it quickly became clear he was quite skilled with a blade as well. At first, I suspected he might be a spy for an enemy kingdom, but after he saved my life one day, my perspective changed. Of course, he still could have been a spy, but I decided to keep him close and watch him carefully, just in case. In time, though, he proved to be a loyal companion. He earned my trust, and without hesitation, I knighted him. Well, it didn't surprise me much. That was Dagonet through and through. He always spoke his mind, caring little for what others might think, even when it was my judgment he questioned. Only he and Palamedes ever dared to speak their minds openly in my presence, without fear of giving offense. Dagonet was decidedly less diplomatic than Palamedes, but it was precisely that honesty I valued in them both. Besides, from the start, he had a rare gift for foreseeing how things would unfold. I dare say, he even managed to make me laugh one last time.
Cool. I could finally go to the Forlorn. Yeah, I thought that would be like a thing where it's like there's this huge elaborate city full of life. Act like nothing's happening. In some type of like sunny like area.
You're from outside, aren't you? Silly question. You don't look like anyone from the tribes. Tell me, do you know anything about One Eye? Where he's stationed now? Of course. I'm Olwyn of the Spain tribe, though I don't know if they'll let me keep that name after running away like this. But I don't care. My tribe isn't what it used to be. I doubt anyone's still alive anyway. Even under normal circumstances, that would be risky. Our archers would drop you the moment you stepped on our land. I don't know how many are left, but if I were you, I'd go to Gurfhan first. He can give you a pass, so you can visit the tribes without, well, getting shot. So if you value your life, go to the capital first. After that, wander as much as you like. I don't know if I can talk about it. It's still too raw, you know? Something terrible happened. Truly terrible. Our god, the Lord of the Hunt, he got out of wherever he was being kept. And then he did what gods like him do. He hunted. Faithful or not, it didn't matter. There was so much blood. I'm sorry, I can't talk about it. So, about One Eye. No way. He actually pulled it off. I heard rumors he wanted to strike a deal with the Southerners, but I never thought he'd manage it. Well, thank you for the information, and see you in better times.
Wow! I keep holding nothing. Here it is, chat. Look at this whole place that we had to go to. Adventure awaits the first man. Misgivings, The Call of the Winter Moon, and A Long Defeat. Well, I guess it's right here. Fucking bears! Rah!
Hello there, and sorry I haven't much time for chatter, I'm afraid. I was just about to set off again. I don't like traveling after nightfall. Gods know what slithers in the dark. Weirdness. Now that one's got a cruel appetite. Chews up lives like bread crusts. So best keep moving, right? Forlorn swords. But, if you don't mind, I'd rather keep the purpose of my journey to myself for now. I'd hate to jinx it, having come this far already. The road to Burrow to Connacht wasn't easy, and there's still much ahead. Yes, I heard they're not really friendly to outsiders. But I've no intention of getting in anyone's way. I'll keep to the paths that seem long forgotten. Besides, I'm not exactly searching for something most folk would care about anyway. Of course. In all this hurry, I forgot my manners. My name is Fillmore. But do not call me a lady. Though, my father would probably prefer it that way. Some knights aren't too fond of having a woman among them. Why? I suppose I thought it would make me count. People notice a knight. They move aside when you pass. I read that even among the Knights of the Round Table, there were few women. Percival, for example. Oh, what a wonderful life she must have had. Yes, he's a bit, overprotective. Especially when it comes to the family name and what people say. He never made it to the Round Table himself, so he pinned his hopes on my brothers. One ended up as a bodyguard, the other took priestly vows. That left him bitterly disappointed, and, well, he didn't have much belief left in a daughter. Even if I've come much, much farther than they ever did. Thank you. Safe travels, kind wanderer.
I was hoping that she'd be a traitor. She looked like, looked like someone who was gonna have some stuffies for the note. But apparently not. I see that this coast is gonna be full of fucking bears. This is like the third grizzly bear that we ran into. What's bad is they keep knocking me down.
lost your way. Turn back and be on your way. This is the village of the Sven tribe. Whatever you're looking for, you won't find it here. Listen, I don't know. I just have orders not to let anyone in. So unless you have real business here, go explore other parts of the swords. I see we understand it.
Hey. Oh, this. Sorry guys, there's a sign of a deer. You know what this means? Don't fight it, it's only gonna make it worse.
Remain vigilant. Your armor won't save you.
Time is it? Ah, I got 8 more minutes. I hate that they can knock you back.
You'll fall to my sword.
Like, if they couldn't, I wouldn't care, but... Where the fuck? I hate these guys. They do seem like really fucking annoying because that's all they do is jump around. So I gotta get rid of this fucking thing because that's just anyway. What am I looking for? So I'm looking for a grotto in this particular area. Is it completely down there? Because we are gonna have to end it very soon. Fuck off. Well, clearly the grotto is pretty fucking weird. Give me the before. I free my soul. I wanna get tossed in the fucking hole. It's the way. Why is the slime more dangerous than a... What in the goddamn...
I sense the presence of a soul. The veil stirs. I awaken. Time is not mine to measure. No sun reaches this place. If you seek such knowledge, find the one the creators named Time Construct, or ask the construct. I am the of the yet shall I?
I don't give a fuck. I kinda thought, like, yeah, there's a futuristic guy in here. Sometimes I actually needed to like talk to him this whole fucking time. We need to go log down to go raid.
I sent. You must choose what I shall speak of. My memory holds much, but not all at once. Would you know of the living that pass through this place, or the signs carved upon stone, or the bones, and the other still organic? The stone is painted history. The first carved their truths into the walls.
Yeah, this is actually the little shit running is.
I would the when take.
Ancient civilization. That's what came before and what will come after. There you go. There's the gist of it. Do I truly notice? No, but that's usually how all futuristic things go. You were not the first, you were not the last. Different civilization. People touching what they should not know. Also, I should have googled that fucking bird. That just reminded me I should have figured out if we could kill the bird. But we are done war now. Hopefully we'll continue this at a later date. Maybe, maybe not. I don't fucking know. But until then, I wish you have a good night. Bop. Bada boop.